We're going to take a real quick look at how we set up new meetings. And so there's a couple different ways to do that. We're going to start with the most simple way to do that, which is just by creating a meeting link. So by hitting new meeting, we get three different options. And this first one here, getting meeting link to share, it's that simple. We now have a link to that meeting, and anybody who receives this link will be able to join our meeting. Of note with this is that if a user who receives this does not have a Google account, they will have to be manually added to that meeting by us as the meeting host before they can activate and use that link. But if they have a Google account, they'll just be able to use that link and join the meeting. Now, granted, if we have enterprise software where there are specific institutional parameters set up by your district, this might be a little bit different in terms of who is allowed to join a meeting or what sort of moderation needs to take place before users can actually enter the meeting. But that would be very specific to your institution's enterprise settings. Another option for starting a new meeting is to just start an instant meeting. So when we click Start an Instant Meeting, it essentially takes us into an actual meeting that is started. And so it'll start our camera right away. We can toggle our camera on and off using this button here. We can also toggle our microphone on and off using this button right here. And if we're ready, we can click Join Now. And we'll cover the present option a little bit later. But assuming we want to just join the meeting, we can click Join Now. And now we are in the meeting. And we'll see that we now have a link to the meeting if we'd like. And we can copy that joining info and send that out however we like to people who want to join the meeting with us. We could also manually add people, which will then send them an email notification as well as a link. Last option for starting a new meeting from the Meet homepage is when we click New Meeting to click Schedule in Google Calendar. And all this does is open a new tab within Chrome and let us create a Google Calendar event and modify the parameters of that event just like we would with any other event within Google Calendar.